New at 4, a Tallahassee man now behind bars after he allegedly tried to sexually assault a 14-year-old girl. Court documents say Eric Sanudo allegedly attacked the teen while she was walking home from school. Police say the victim fought Sanudo, causing them to fall into a bush. A bystander intervened and walked the victim home, where she called police. Officers say when they arrested Sanudo, he said he was high when the incident happened and said he wasn't in that area. Court documents say he was on probation for burglary at the time of the incident, and he faces kidnapping and attempted sexual battery charges along with probation violation charges. Sanudo was denied bond on Friday.